Here we go. Authentic reality check. Understanding infinity. Connecting to the power grid that never fails. We are connected through our crystalline core, frequencies, energetic, and spiritual bodies. While you may only see a fraction of our connection, that's okay. Just think synchronicity. We are approaching the same path in our current time stream of the now. And you must understand there are no coincidences. Your auspicious entrance. You and I arrived at the exact moment in the precise location to live, learn, and fulfill the infinite plan during our scheduled time streams as co-contributors. We were already infinite beings of light, a container of knowledge, abilities, and the authentic blueprint for planetary transformation, coming in as infants to gain the true Earth realm experience. All creation contains an infinite signature. Just as the planets you see here were created as unique parts of the galaxy, so are we. Not just holding space, the signature design of infinity. We contain 8 identifiable quadrants that connect us to our source, and we remain infinite beings of love and light. We must begin to search within and reconnect in all sincerity in the now. That means that we're to remain current and go with the flow of the knowledge that we receive and know is authentic, no longer holding to traditions of just a dogma or a doctrine. Seeing beyond the obvious, no more illusions. Are you ready? There is no time to waste. Your infinite self is stirring deep within. The discomfort, pain, sadness are only symptoms of FBI, fear-based initiatives. Have you forgotten your mission? You are an offspring of Source, all there is. You are co-creator of planet Earth. Please begin to turn away from all the illusion, smokescreens, false agendas. Release the Maya Matrix mindset and begin to remember you are the spark of universal change, seeking to know yourself, seeking to become authentic, seeking your powerful alignment. You are the spark of universal change. As you see infinity, no beginning, no end. That should be the most comforting knowledge that you receive. Clearance before activation. Activation before clearance. So going deep within is the first step to allowing transformation by giving yourself permission. Allowing. When you agree and allow, Spirit will begin to focus your attention on many blocks, incidents from your past, and reveal to you what has to be cleared away before space is given to activation. Remember, you already contain the tools. It's the connection. And when we say the 8 quadrants, we're going to talk about that in a minute, but infinity is infinity. No beginning, no end. So the most comforting knowledge should be, it's always available to me. If I mess up, I can again return, connect, and find more. That's what divine love is all about. Now, Source is always waiting to impart clarity through love, imparting exactly what you need for the present time stream. And this should become a daily sacred sacrifice, reconnecting with Source. Authentic reality within, the 8 sectors of infinite power that are awaiting your activation. I want you to remember, prepare for turbulence. I'll say that again. Prepare for turbulence. You will always be amazed at the precise accuracy of spirit moving within and causing you to address many issues that will result in positive transformation. A greater sense of knowing and assurance that you are in fact a spark of universal change. The force is energetic. As you receive this activation, you are expected to move forward in the authentic knowledge and ability in the now, which means presently. You are activated for service and completion. Don't be surprised. There are some widespread beliefs, long-standing traditions, and positions that you have always held dear, but upon further examination will be revealed as erroneous, and you will release them to the spiritual court of equity for remedy and resolve. This creates yet another portal for the divine activation and strengthening of your crystalline core, including the chakras and the others that we will discuss in greater detail. So, more information on the spiritual court of equity, please visit the galactic historian Andrew Bartzis. Negative aspects, positive aspects. Yes, all infinite gifts contain a positive and negative aspect. Yes, many of us have witnessed someone gifted with divine wisdom and light. On the positive side, they're about guiding and loving and kindness, and the air feels alive, and you know what was spoken was truly divine, only providing what Source has released through him or her, being a true light, sending up blessings for every person, denouncing separation, hatred, or harsh judgment. Yet, same person. You have to understand. It's not the enemy, it's the inner me, that within. The negative aspect, if that's what is chosen, is the same gifted individual giving unwanted advice, pushing far too hard, or won't stop talking, being haughty, quarrelsome, or tactless, giving way to separation with anxious actions and statements such as, if you follow me, you should know, hear, see, do, or trust what I say on blah, blah, blah date, we will go. That's negative portion of ego speaking from some incident that has caused that to come forth. Do you follow that? Of course not. Even with divine power, we are the ultimate decision makers. We make choices. Source doesn't enslave anyone, even though divine love desires that we all walk, love, and grow in oneness. Oneness of what? Respecting one another as valuable parts of a whole. There isn't anything mystical about it. When you are being honest with yourself and giving the same respect to others, and you're searching within, allowing the frequency to transform your being, then and only then will each day seem easier and your aura grows. You're beginning to emit a higher vibrational energy. This is your scepter of activation for the present day, situation, or accomplishment. The presence that is always present is with you and aware of all things. That's precisely why ancient texts, many of them, including the Bible, admonish us not to lean to our own understanding because we have a very unique and complicated system that has the conscious mind, the subconscious mind, and many other things that have been placed upon that. So, allowing Source to guide you in becoming authentic. The core principle of infinity is authentic power with authentic receiver remains authentic, grows authentic. Are you getting me? Each of the attributes that I list below have both a positive and negative aspect. You have to always remember to stay in. And when you do not feel that you can go forth, remember whatever is inside of you that you send forth, you're sending that out to the people. You don't want to do that. You don't want to send a thought that is negative or a word or anything. So listen closely. All are divine, infinite, and sacred cores of your light body, depending on how you decide to express them. So, divine love, number one, that's the ignition for every action. All things from the heart center. Divine wisdom, the knowing of all things, remaining connected to Source. You are given what you need for that particular day, time, hour. Not that you have the intellect and mind of creator. You are a co-creator. You are a minute replica in this dimension. Divine order. Your ability to acknowledge and direct properly from a place of love. Divine self-expression. Providing information, meditation, freely displaying your gifts, continually grounded in giving only what is needed for the moment. Divine truth in both word and deeds, keeping all truth without fail, never misleading or compromising, in the face of opposition, never wavering, knowing you are connected to that which is infinite and you are of light. Okay, divine compassion. That's love in action. A living example of the Christ consciousness, a lifestyle, not a religion. Seeking the present day orders, completing instructions. Divine power. That's infinite flow from Source to accomplish all things without fear. Divine creation. Utilizing all the infinite attributes in spite of alternate scenarios, your frequency is raised, new answers and possibilities are endless. That's why you are given the title of co-creator, contributor to all of the aspects of your life. As you walk in this understanding of infinity, remember you are being and becoming authentic and powerful. No fear of death. You are infinite. Always take comfort in that and be blissful. Infinity is all about oneness. As you see, no beginning, no end. It's all about oneness, one source, one, I should say, cradle or beginning of divine energetic flow. Because we know the streams, as you see the different colors, they are different streams, but they all have the same exact origination point. So every individual is a unique piece of the puzzle, and all are included as active participants in creation, resolutions, and planetary change. We are the generation beginning to value all resources as vital, sacred, and we acknowledge the connection. No longer will the FBI fear based initiatives hinder our growth. We will no longer agree with the power of a structure. We understand our place. We're infinite, authentic, loving leaders of this earth. Together, our frequency, attunement, and growth show that we are enlightened beings. We are becoming minute replicas of Creator. That's the whole point. Valuing what other, and we cannot say this is not something that we would do or could do. Things can happen. Are you beginning to see my subtle hints? Self-realization is beneficial for all. The greatest part of self-realization is the constance of joy, contentment, and blissful validation. I didn't say every moment you would just be, I'm in bliss, I'm in bliss. No. The knowledge of knowing what you have, what you can receive, is something you should be content with rather than not knowing. So you're not crazy. You are being and becoming authentic, just as Source knew you could. How cool is it to look out at the world and understand there is nothing that you aren't already prepared to do, become, assist, build, and transform? You are a co-creator and co-contributor. You are infinity sustained. And infinite flow is always extended to you. When you need to learn, when you need to know, when you need to clear, activate, and prepare, you want the knowledge from the truest knowledge source. So you need to get serious about your infinite gifts today. If you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. That's a famous quote from Nikola Tesla. Do you want to know how we will accomplish your alignment? Well, I'll begin by peeling back many layers. You will be in agreement with what I do when you see that this thing is what is holding you in hostage in a lot of your feelings and actions. And it won't hurt much. Revealing every aspect of the authentic you. The infinite one is always present and always desiring that you accept your purpose and path. Now, let's not get it confused and think rush means, I must. No, bring yourself to the mindset of receiving and allowing in your time frame. Okay? Just because the now for you in making the total decision isn't this particular second. There's no such thing as left behind. Oneness begins as wholeness, as we all embrace our authentic selves, releasing and clearing that other debris and stubble. So the infinite stream will act as a download of sorts. You could say an activation for abundance of all things. You're opening yourself up and say, I accept this. So displaying your unique contributions continually. Let's understand completion. Completion does not mean ending. Completion does not mean old and discarded. There is much for all of us to do, be, assist, guide. For every problem, we can create solutions. We are one. We are authentic. We are love. The expression of divine love. Sending you much love and light. Remember, beloved, releasing old only produces a clearing for current or new. Everything you need is in the present. You're created in such a way that you are relevant to every turn. So don't be misled. Don't let anyone throw you in fear. There is no such thing as left behind. Your infinite, your authentic truth is becoming a reality now. Namaste.